To meet our players as Cameron Menzies takes on Rocky Josh Rock.
Well, Josh Rock keen to get this on, isn't he? The 21-year-old from County Antrim. Up against Cameron Menzies, though. This won't be easy at all. In the commentary box for this one, Mark Webster, if he's got over his disappointment, which I'm sure won't be mentioned at all by his co-commentator John Rawling.
No, I shall be very mindful of Welsh disappointment, and I won't be even giving a hint of triumphalism, not least because we've still got to play the United States later on, and who knows what's going to happen. But he's got his smile on anyway, and I'm sure we're smiling about watching young Josh Rock. Cameron Menzies there, 33 years old, big outsider in this match, 7-2 against, and you see that world ranking way down the list. He's making his debut in this tournament. But Josh Rock, 21 years old, we saw him get that fabulous 9-darter against Michael van Gerwen at the Grand Slam. Van Gerwen went on to win it. I was talking to Josh last night, and he was saying Michael had some very complimentary things to say to him afterwards, and I think the whole darting world, Webby, is looking at him thinking this is a real young talent, because you talk, it's a cliche, isn't it, in sport, about old heads on young shoulders, but he seems, for his age, just 21, to be so composed.
Well, he's miles ahead in his development, isn't he, John? He got his tour card in January, as did Cameron Menzies, who's had a good year himself, but when you're comparing it to Josh Rock, it's been eclipsed, hasn't it, into the top 50 in the world, and already being tipped to win these major titles. You cannot ignore Josh Rock, but at the same time, you can't ignore Cameron Menzies. He's got the game. He's had a steady year without being spectacular.
Being watched by his partner Fallon Sherrick, who's in the VIP area, and no doubt she'll be shouting her support for Cameron. And you were telling me there's an interesting possibility at the World Championship. In theory, could they play each other?
Well, they're in opposite pots in the first round draw, yeah, so it's, you know, it's unlikely. I mean, she could play Josh Rock, but it's going to be an interesting draw, isn't it? But these players will be hoping to go into that draw with a successful run here.
That's a decent start by, there is Fallon watching with Rab Baines, Josh Rock's manager, advisor. He's been around forever, Rab, and he just thinks the world of young Josh.
Good start from Cameron, this though. Got himself a decent lead here, just checking his score. But this would have been the plan. He's won the ball, get something to work with. If he drop throw against Josh Rock in the opening leg, he's given himself an uphill task, but...
Oh, that's unlucky. That is so unlucky. So now, 58, 18 and tops for Cameron Menzies. He needs to get himself into this game early. He'll come back because Rock's not on a finish, but he needs to establish himself in this match early doors, because if Rock gets a 180 here, and he has, he's under pressure.
Yeah, clever from Rock. He's just tried to rattle Menzies. You wouldn't ideally leave double two. Is it going to work? It does. And Cameron Menzies, that is a little clinch in his game. Just he's got the score, and I just think sometimes at the back end of a leg lacks that little bit of composure. And is this the break?
Double one. Should be a marker. Oh, but he's just straight north as well, and he can't believe it.
A nervy one. Menzies missed 5 already. That's 6. Chasing doubles, chasing. Picks it off. Gets there, deserved the leg. Got a bit messy in the end, but Menzies holds on to his throw.
Well, he got there. A little bit of a theatrical display about what he thinks about it. Cameron needs to keep his eye on the prize. Josh Rock, we know, will come in and hit him with huge numbers at some point. The young man from Antrim, Northern Ireland, 4-1 on with the bookies to win this.
Yeah, good start, a heavy favourite. just mainly down to his exploits through the year, particularly last week as well. Grand Slam, got through his group, a tough group, and that classic with Michael Van Gerwen, but it's Menzies who fires a max of his own here to level up.
Going well early stages, the Scotsman from Muirkirk, born in Glasgow.
96.
Now 33 years old. You think of Cameron as one of the young talents of the sport, but he's been around a few years now.
Yeah, it took him a while to get his tour card. He stumbled over the line in Q School, but made a good impression this year. Like I said, he's here in the Players' Championship finals. He will go to the World Championship as well, and could be finding himself 2 legs in front here. Double 11. Just double checking.
This would be special, wouldn't it? Oh, well, he's just dragged it low. I guess Fallon, you would think, is a good effect on him, settling him down and getting him maybe a little bit more focused on his game than he has been on occasion in the past.
Yeah, he's got the ability, Menzies. I think most would agree. And there we are, he's proving it there, and he deserves his 2-leg lead here. Far from a spectacular start, but early break for Cameron.
Yeah, early break indeed, and now we'll see what Josh was made of. The bookies don't give too much away, and they got Josh at 20-1 to win this tournament, something like 7th or 8th favourites. So they recognise and see that this is an emerging talent, but he's not really quite shown it yet in this match. Neither of them averaging highly at the moment. That's going to massively improve Menzies. His second maximum takes his average back over 90.
Yeah, Menzies is playing well here. His average is around about 91 and a bit, but bear in mind there's a 21 dart leg in there. He's missed 10 darts at doubles already, Cameron, but Josh Rock's got to be careful here.
65.
Everybody talking about the potential of a Josh Rock Michael Van Gerwen rematch in the next round. Michael Van Gerwen or Ryan Meikle awaits the winner. Maybe discounted, Cameron.
160 needed. On board 2, Jim Williams and Mike De Decker are tied at 2 legs apiece. Rock just trying to get... didn't need that. He certainly needed that, though. It just puts a little bit of pressure on.
Over to double 8. Up for double 4. He's hit this already in the match. Missing a lot of doubles, Cameron. 12 missed already.
121. Familiar check out. Goes for treble 17 now. He'd needed that for bull. Not there this time. So for 3-0.
Yeah, there it is. Cameron Menzies. 3 consecutive legs after a sloppy first one. The last 2 have been pretty decent. A couple of maxes as well. He's halfway to the second round. It'd be a massive victory for Cameron. The prize money doubles as well, from 2,500 to 5,000 for a place in the second round. Needs to win this leg, Josh Rock. You go a couple of breaks down. He already needs 2 breaks if he's going to win this match, courtesy of Menzies winning the bull in the back room.
60.
Well, Rock needs to kick the door down here. He's not hitting the trebles with his usual metronomic accuracy and repetition.
These games happen, though, and there's a lot on this young man's shoulders, and Menzies is playing. That's the 3rd max in 3 legs for Cameron, and Rock is in all sorts of bother here.
134.
Yeah, he's under a lot of pressure here, is Rock. Menzies first at checkout, can't do it, so Rock will return on 121. And how much better this would make him feel.
Well, it's only for a hold, though, isn't it? Treble 17. He was on this combination the previous leg, didn't get the second treble. Gets the second treble, not the ball. This for 4-0. This could be effectively the match for Menzies.
10 for double 16. Double 18 now. That would have been a big one, but not so. You've gone there, 6 double 18, or was that just a flyer?
Well, he's gone in that region, hasn't he, John? You get a 10 or a 6, you're on a safe double, but he's missed a double in the end, and Rock puts his arm in the air, gets a leg on the board, but that could be a pivotal moment. A dart for 4-0 for Cameron. Rock off and running.
140.
Cameron's away again. There's a bit of an ironic celebration there from Josh Rock, wasn't there? He has improved through the year, but this is now turning out to be a real searching examination of his credentials.
Well, like I said earlier, we'll have games like this. I think we expect Rock because of what he's produced, but he's set the bar, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
He's had the
week
best
in, week out.
He's had the best average of the year. He was just shy of 121.88 in a victory over Brendan Dolan in a Players' Championship. And is there signs he's starting to liven up here?
Well, Cameron Menzies would beg to differ, but I'm sure a lot of neutrals would like to see the Irishman progress here to maybe bring about the possibility of that rematch with Michael van Gerwen, which I think, if you're honest, most of us would like to see.
53. Joshua 164.
164 he needed.
94.
There's a 180 in this leg from Rock, but Menzies still 2 darters, 16 on an 8 for the double for 4-1.
36.
Now can Rock punish him? This is what he needs. He needs the break right here, right now. 70 is looking at. 12 for tops. This is huge. And he delivers. That's the temperament that people admire. A pressure dart converted.
6th leg, Josh.
Opportunities missed for Cameron Menzies. He had a dart for 4-0, he's had a dart for 4-1. We're now back on throw, and as well as Cameron's played, he's missed 14 darts at doubles. There is that little bit of lack of composure at the back end of legs. Just got to stay calm though, because he won the ball. He's got the advantage still, but when you've led 3-0 and had chances, it's a difficult position to be in.
Yeah, that of course translates to great stuff. Third maximum for Rock, 3 apiece now. If it goes to the deciding leg, Cameron Menzies, if it all goes with throw, if it all goes with darts, he'd have the darts on the deciding leg, but there's a way to go before we get to that.
Yeah, we mentioned about the potential of Michael van Gerwen in the next round. In this section as well, you've got Michael Smith and Dimitri van den Berg as well, so it's a real stacked section of the draw. Whoever comes through it will be putting themselves in the mix for the title.
121, 6 darts at it. He's looking for treble 7 for tops, but he's got time on his side. Nicely set up. Tops needed when he returns.
It's the first time as well, John, that Josh had a really comfortable leg, isn't it, and had the luxury of being able to set up.
See if he can put this one away. He can. The double's starting to look a bit more assured from the 21-year-old from Antrim.
100.
Menzies flew out the blocks to lead 3-0. And Rock has rode his luck a little bit, but that leg is very comfortable, and he's averaging now. It's creeping up. It's getting towards 95. Still not what we expect from Rock, but it's better.
Cameron will be beating himself up if he exits at this first round stage, because he knows he should have gone 4-0 up, he should have gone 4-1 up, he couldn't put those opportunities away, and look how he's getting punished. 4th maximum for Rock.
Menzies just got to keep himself together here. Still first to a finish, but likely to be under a bit of pressure. How's the setup shot from Josh Rock? Good pick off with the last one.
Needed that. 121. This is a big visit. Great first dart. Double 14. Oh yes. How badly did he need that? Menzies has his nose ahead once more. Only a hold of throw, but he had to make it.
Brilliant from Cameron Menzies. I've questioned his temperament at the back end of legs throughout the match, but that was incredible. A 12-dart leg when Josh Rock was throwing everything at him, and he just reminding the crowd as well that he's not going to roll over here.
100.
On board 2, Mike De Decker trailing Jim Williams 4-3, just putting a double in to make it 4-all.
140.
Just forcing that Fast start in, and all of a sudden getting a look in on the Rock throw here. Yeah, not on earth. Advantage Menzies in this leg.
Yeah, if he can move now down onto a finish, my word, things will be big time in his favour. And what a time to put in a maximum. 4th of the match, and he's on 81 now. There after just 9 darts.
Credit to him, the previous leg was a 12-darter, finished on 1-2-1. And that tops now for back-to-back 12s. He'll expect to return. Big ask for Josh Rock, 155.
A very big ask indeed. Needed a treble with his first dart, couldn't find it, so Menzies will come back with 3 in hand to go with in 1 a victory.
Good dart, he enjoyed that one. And he has been chasing doubles, but he's been really neat and tidy the last couple of legs, Cameron Menzies, and this is for a place in round 2, and what would be a big win for the Scot.
Yeah, huge win, and a big upset of the odds. Serious outsider for this match. There you see the average, there's not much between them there. And Rock's doubles have been more impressive than Menzies, but Menzies leads 5-3 and now needs just the 1 more leg.
Yeah, well, Menzies has missed a lot of darts at doubles, but he's outscored Rock to get those chances, so we didn't think we'd be saying that in leg 9.
100.
Just got to hold himself together, Cameron, here. Perfect first dart.
This has been as well as I've seen Cameron Menzies throw for a while. He's producing big scores when he needs them. No finish there, but Rock's under all sorts of pressure, and it's just not happening for him.
He has got this game in his locker, Cameron Menzies. Like I said, he's come in as number 55 seed, so it's been steady without seeded 54, sorry. Seed not been spectacular, he's just been steady throughout the year. Last 16 is his best run, but he has got this sort of game in his locker, and Josh Rock looks like he's going to find out the hard way here.
Double 16 for the match. And the Scotsman nails it. Cameron Menzies, what a good performance. And Josh Rock, who's blown plenty away this year, tastes defeat himself. Cameron Menzies, the 33-year-old Scotsman, takes the match by 6 legs to 3.